Hey guys, it's Judy and I have another process video for you guys. And this is a Valentine's card I made for my husband. And you'll see I used a Kelly Perky stamp set. I think it was called Ahoy. And I saw that stamp set and I saw that lobster and the phrase, you're my lobster, and I just had to get it. So that's, for those of you who don't know, it's a reference to Friends. Where Phoebe explains that you're my lobster, lobsters only have one mate for their whole lives. So basically that's the gist of it. So this is a regular A2 size card. So I use the red cardstock from MFT, and I think it's cherry red. I'm not sure of the name, but you'll see. And so I picked out the ink that I'm going to use is the Doodlebug Ladybug Red. So I had used it before on my balloon stamp by MFT, and it was perfect. It was wonderful. So I'm testing it out with the Kelly Perky stamp, and it's not getting as much or as good a coverage as I did on the balloon stamp. So I don't know whether it's a stamp or I just the way I'm pressing, or so I am trying to get it to fill nicely. So here I am. My idea right now was I was going to fussy cut the single lobster, and maybe put it on top of one of the lobsters just to add more dimension to it. But you'll see, I go through all this fussy cutting and I don't use it. But you'll see why. That's just what happens, you know, when you're doing a card. Don't be upset if things don't turn out the way you've imagined, or just, you know, if it doesn't look right, then I just go with the flow and see what works, and I try not to stress too much over it because I don't think it's worth it. And I just kind of go with the flow and see if it looks nice, it looks nice. If it doesn't, then I don't know. Either I just redo it or try something else. Say hello. Aiden's in here with me. Hello. So yeah, sorry, I should have cut this out, but I just wanted to include it just because mistakes happen. And we're not all perfect, right? And wow, this is pretty long fussy cutting. I can't believe I used all that time fussy cutting and I didn't use it. But I didn't throw away the die or the image that I made, because who knows, maybe I will use it on another card in the future. But anyway, I found that Cuttlebug die. I believe that is called Swirls, but I'm not totally sure. So I'm trying to think. I just want to emboss the bottom. It has those swirls, so it looks like waves from the water. So I do C, B, and the sandwich, the embossing plate with the cardstock, and then another B, and that's how it looked at. And I just put it on the lower third of the card. So I'm testing out some colors. Shh, Aiden. Shh. To see what I like as a blue for the waters. So I'm using, I think I end up using the coastal blue, the original one. I'm using one of my finger daubers. Shh. One of my finger daubers to kind of rub it on. At first I was like, should I just do the swirls? But then I couldn't get that specific, so I just did the whole thing. So that's how it looks. And then I was thinking what I wanted to do. I wanted more colors. So I'm just now using Stampin' Up. I think it's Bashful Blue. And I'm just like dotting it all around, just to add more dimension by adding another area of shade. Okay, you sit in front of Mommy. Okay. So there you go. And don't touch anything, buddy. And then I'm thinking where I'm going to put my sentiment. And it's the You're My Lobster sentiment. So I'm putting that right in the center. And I use my VersaFine, love my VersaFine black ink for sentiments because that is just so good at details. So as I'm putting my clear embossing powder on, I noticed it was sticking to my lobster as well. So I was like, let me just do the whole thing. Let me just emboss not only the phrase, and you'll see how nicely it embossed. And this is the Doodlebug, the color box ink. And I was like, wow, I love how that looks. So I was like, oh, I love it. I'll love it much better than putting the die-cut lobster on top. So I ended up doing that because it had a nice embossed look to the lobster, like the shell. You know, it has that shininess to it. And also part of that Ahoy stamp from Kelly Perky are these clouds. So I added some clouds in as well with the same bashful blue that I used to daub around. And I am loving these stencils from Simon Says Stamp. So I am going to do more misting. And this was a Valentine's Day card I used for I gave to my husband. So that's why I put all the hearts on it. And I am going with my gold lame, my true favorite color shine. And I'm just pretending, and I don't know if there's enough or not enough because I really don't see it. Because it is such a small area, those hearts. And I don't expect to see too much detail, but I got the general shape. And the color shine has that shine that really goes with the embossing from the lobster. So I liked how it looked. And I only did a certain, just like the top half of it. So it looks like it's just falling hearts. So there you have it. That is the front of my card.
Here is it.
Here it is. Yes, see it. So, I wonder what else I'm doing. I'm probably looking for something. Oh, my ATG, which I was doing Valentine's for my son. So my ATG was in another room. So here I go. I just adhere everything down. So that is what the front looks like. And I think about it, and I definitely want to put something on the inside. So here is a still shot of my front. Hope you guys like it. But wait, I'm looking for, that is the My Creative Time with Emma. See, I was like, should I use a die on the inside? But there's a sentiment on that stamp set. I think it's the gift card sentiments. And I love that font, and I love the sayings. It says Happy Valentine's Day. And I've been loving how, you know, I use the stamp from the outside on the inside. So I did that with this. And I just used the VersaFine. And look how beautiful it stamps out. So I was going to put another one, and I said, nah. But then here I go with my hearts. And I am loving that Martha Stewart heart punch. It really gets your hearts easy access to like the confetti hearts. And so I just punch out. That's from it's the glitter cardstock, those border strips from DCWV I got a long time ago. So I'm using my quick stick, which I love. It has like that putty material on that side. When you twist the cap, the putty stuff comes out. So don't twist it, or else you'll have a long string. Because the plastic cap just pulls off. But anyway, on the other side, there's that pick, which I use to kind of help. And I love using my glossy accents to adhere it because it glues down really quick. So all I use are the different size pink hearts. So it looks like the falling hearts.
Happy Valentine's Day, Mommy.
Oh, thank you, Aiden. So happy Valentine's Day. Bye, guys.
Bye. It's over? It's over?
Yes, it's over.